Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. Y'all know when I'm excited, I be forgetting. And then I have to do it at the end. So we're doing it at the end. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. And now we're going to know the sad news about actor Bruce Willis. At 67, he's got to retire from acting. He is suffering from something entitled aphasia. Aphasia is when a person loses their ability to speak, write, or understand language, whether it's verbal, whether it's written. Something has been going on with Bruce Willis for a minute. A lot of people said Bruce Willis is losing his hearing, like this going back to 2015. Then some people said, is he suffering from dementia? Finally, it's being revealed. From like 2 years ago, the past 2 years, he has cranked out 13 direct-to-video movies. And sources say he wanted to do as many movies as he could because he knew that one day he would have to step back from acting. His family has been dealing with this for some time. This is usually something that is found in people that have suffered a stroke or some kind of, brain injury. It's something very serious. And when you think of a Bruce Willis, when he started off with Moonlighting, then all the Die Hard movies, people still think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Pulp Fiction, The Sixth Sense, many movies that Bruce Willis has starred in. And this is so hard to hear. He's 67 years old. Brain injuries are very serious. I'm telling you. This is why in football, when a player or any sports and they get their head hit and they make them sit down, if you notice those who have taken too many hits to the head, football, boxing, brain injuries can really affect your life. And this is why they're so serious about it in sports. When I suffered my stroke, the doctor said, you've had a brain injury. And it took months for my brain to heal just from a little, bleeding on my brain. It took months for it to heal and for my vision because the brain is very, very delicate. And anything that could happen to it is serious. Bruce Willis retiring at the age of 67. Some sad news to hear. God bless him and his family. Okay, we got more Will and Jade. I know y'all tired. But the fallout is going to continue most of the week. I don't think the story's going to go away till next week. The Academy will not make their decision on what to do about Will Smith for a few weeks. His slap of, the Chris Rock heard around the world, saw around the world. And everybody has a reaction. I think they will not take his Oscar because that was work he did before. But it will affect future work. Say they suspend it for 6 months, a year, or just ban him entirely. No project that he does will be considered for an Academy Award. This fall, the Antoine Fuqua movie, Emancipation. There was so much writing on this because it's the slave movie that I've been talking about. They're calling it a slave action thriller. True story about a slave named Peter who escaped his captors. He signs up to join the army. He's getting examined. And they see all of these scars all over his back. And they're like, what happened to you? And he talked about what he went through in slavery. This man, this 1863, y'all, he takes a picture. This picture went viral because people all over the world could see what happened to slaves down south. Willard filmed it in New Orleans, and many were saying he could do like Tom Hanks and win back-to-back Oscars. But this is not going to happen now because I think that they are going to ban him. Don't know how long, but there will be punishment for that slap. Meanwhile, Chris Rock's family is coming out. Fellow comedians who are supporting him. His brother, Tony Rock, says that, first he said that Diddy lied. He said, Diddy up there lying, they ain't speak, everything ain't squashed. I think Diddy did it to calm the peace. You know, sometimes you don't want nobody to know. You know how they say, don't be letting nobody know we fighting up in here. We won't let that out the house. I think that's why Diddy got up and said what he said. But Tony Rock, who writes a lot of Chris Rock's jokes and is on his team, his brother, said that Diddy lied. He also said he doesn't approve of Will Smith's apology to his brother. They have not sat down, hashed out nothing. Chris Rock's tour kicks off tonight in Boston. I'm sure somebody will be recording or somebody will say what that act was about. His tour has been extended. This is how the Chris Rock tour has been extended. He's coming to Philadelphia, September 23rd, at the Met Broad and Poplar. This is going to be interesting how long this lasts. Chris Rock's family is coming up behind him. His ex-wife, they had a bitter divorce. She says she is standing by her ex-husband. She said they have black daughters and that Chris Rock supports and loves black women. Now, there are a lot of people talking. And in my humble opinion, if you have killed someone, you need to shut up. Alec Baldwin. You done shot that damn cinematographer and going to act like you wasn't in the room when it happened. O.J. Simpson. He says he understands why it happened because comedians come after him. O.J., you need to be quiet too because whether you killed somebody or we think that you killed them. August Alsina is out here talking. He was involved in the entanglement with Will's wife, Jada. He is preaching love and peace. Everybody got something to say. Michael B. Jordan, can I say that I really thought his romance with Lori Harvey was a publicity stunt? They're going strong. They could be getting married. Michael B. Jordan has sold his bachelor pad. He's currently filming Creed 3. They're filming right now in Venice, California. His nemesis, the villain, is actor Jonathan Storm. He was in The Harder They Fall, Lovecraft Country, and they were showing them on the beach and working out. Creed 3 is due in theaters this November. Well, Issa Rae says she is not pregnant. She said, please let her be Mary, eating and drinking. Okay, Issa, but don't be popping up saying, Lizzo is coming out with shapewear. This is her season. Have you guys been checking out her Prime Video show? Watch out for the big girl. She's looking for big girl dancers. Well, Lizzo was coming out in shapewear just in time for her appearance on Saturday Night Live. April the 12th, look for Yitty. Sizes extra small to 6X. I think a lot of people do not understand the importance of undergarments. I'm older. Undergarments are needed because it smooths things out. If you're going to wear something tight, have good undergarments on to kind of like hold it in. You could be skinny sometimes. It still needs stuff held in. And the thing about the shapewear that's coming out, it's comfortable, so you don't have to feel like, can't breathe. Shapewear is important. I'm from a whole nother era. But Lizzo is coming out with her shapewear Yitty. Look out for it. Toni Braxton is talking about the last days of her sister, Traci. Toni says the family decided to keep it private because they wanted to deal with it as a family. I think people first got a clue that there was something wrong with Traci when her son got married and she was in the photos and just looked drastically different. Toni says she lived much longer than they expected because they were expecting Traci to die around Thanksgiving. But she said the family is so appreciative of the support, but they wanted to deal with this and keep it quiet as a family. The Academy Award winner for Best Picture, Coda, is being re-released in theaters. It was an Apple TV movie that won, and it's coming out in theaters. It's going to have captions. It's about a young girl, beautiful voice. Her parents are deaf. They can't hear her voice. They see the excitement that people love their daughter and they don't want their daughter to leave home. A very heartwarming movie, but it's coming out in theaters. So for those who are like, I don't have Apple TV, it's coming out in theaters. Get ready for the Bee Gees. A movie is coming out about the Brothers Gibb. If you saw the HBO documentary, it's one of the best music documentaries that I've ever seen, but there is going to be a Bee Gees movie. If you're a fan of Bridgerton, whew, it's been hot. The ratings have been through the roof. This season, it's different. And now I get it. The art of seduction. Like, it doesn't have to be about sex all the time. The art of seduction is what they're dealing with in Bridgerton 2. The star of it, I believe her name is Simone Ashley. She's an Indian-American actress. She said there is more to Kate and Anthony, and we're going to see it in Bridgerton 3. So Bridgerton scoop, but season 2, great ratings. And the Grammy Awards are Sunday night. Trevor Noah is hosting 8 o'clock, CBS. Don't miss the beginning. Silk Sonic is opening up the show. Yes, so don't miss the beginning. They're so hysterical together. The Grammys are going to air from Las Vegas, but Silk Sonic is opening the show, 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. Leave a comment. I'm going to go through. There were so many yesterday. I'm going to go through. I do read the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I appreciate you guys. It's curls, it's scoop, it's info, it's my faces. You're going to giggle, but you're going to find out what's going on. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.